Imagine this, the year is 2023 and the G20 Summit, the premier forum for international economic cooperation, convenes in New Delhi, India. The leaders of the world's largest economies gather not in a show of power or wealth, but in a desperate attempt to navigate the turbulent waters of global crises. Yet, amid this concerted push for unity and cooperation, one shocking fact stands out. The G20 nations are still spending billions of dollars supporting the fossil fuel industry. On the first day of the summit, the leaders gather around the table, their faces reflecting the weight of the world's problems. The elephant in the room is the ongoing war in Ukraine, a topic that has dominated international headlines. The Russian invasion of Ukraine has been a contentious issue, with the G20 members grappling over semantics. The consensus finally reached is to refer to Russia's actions as the war in Ukraine, a subtle yet significant shift in language that acknowledges the reality of the situation while avoiding direct confrontation with Russia. The second day of the summit sees a transition from the political to the environmental. The leaders turn their attention to the looming threat of climate change and the role of renewable energy in mitigating its effects. The G20 nations agreed to a bold commitment to triple renewable energy capacity by 2030. However, this ambitious goal is overshadowed by a glaring omission. The long-standing pledge to phase out inefficient fossil fuel subsidies, first adopted in 2009, is conspicuously absent from the declaration. The final day of the summit culminates in the release of the Delhi Declaration. It paints a picture of hope and ambition, but also of compromise and caution. The declaration commits to peace in Ukraine and the expansion of renewable energy, but falls short of addressing the elephant still lurking in the room: the continued financial support for fossil fuels by the world's largest economies. In this video, we've journeyed through the events of the G20 Delhi Summit and unpacked the Delhi Declaration. We've confronted the shocking reality of continued support for fossil fuels and grappled with the delicate semantics of international diplomacy. We've delved into the ambitious commitment to renewable energy and questioned the conspicuous absence of a pledge to phase out fossil fuel subsidies. In understanding these key points, we gain a clearer picture of the complex dance of international politics, where every word is weighed, every commitment scrutinized, and every omission a potential source of contention. The G20 Delhi Summit and the Delhi Declaration are not just about international cooperation, but also about the delicate balance of power, the push and pull of national interests, and the ongoing struggle to navigate the treacherous waters of global crises.